Hi everybody, this is the Patriot, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the HUD, and welcome back to the Patriot. I hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. The little button that says subscribe, just hit that button, and that's all you got to do if you want to keep getting videos from your host, your humble host, on everything that's going on in the country. But something interesting is going on down there in Texas, Austin, Texas. And that involves the media mogul reporter Alex Jones. Alex Jones has a company called Infowars, and the government's been trying to shut him down. They tried to take over his company on Thursday, and apparently there's a lot of crazy stuff going on down there. The story goes that somebody, this is just off the top of my head. A few years ago, we know that we had the Sandy Hook shooting, and someone had called up Alex Jones, according to him, and asked him about whether it was a false flag or not. And he said that it probably was, but it was exaggerated, according to him. There was a HBO special where they filmed it. A lot of crazy stuff that surrounded this whole situation. According to him, the CIA was very much involved with that situation. I don't know enough about the whole thing in Sandy Hook like he would, but he got sued. He lost badly, and they've been trying to shut him down. They tried to shut him down a few months ago during the summer in June or whatever it was, and that didn't really work out. And he's saying that they're infringing on three of his rights that are covered in the Constitution: his First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom to be a journalist. The Eighth Amendment. That's what Glenn Beck said on Friday, that his Eighth Amendment rights are being violated, which is unusual and cruel punishment. He has to pay like $1.2 billion to the Sandy Hook family, even though he had nothing to do with the shooting. And he says that his 13th Amendment rights are being violated because of the fact that the government is saying that they own the rights to his name. They want the rights to his X account and everywhere else he is on the internet. So that means that he is enslaved, and it only counts for him. Now let me read you from theblaze.com, and they've been all over this, and so has the Gateway Pundit. But let me read you this. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's gone on in the last 2 days. Court freezes onion deal for Infowars. Alex Jones exclusively spawns on Glenn Beck program. Like I said, Infowars was taken over on Thursday, but something happened, and I'm going to read you what happened, because this was just a completely crazy story. As our nation looks forward to turning the page into a new era following a clear mandate for freedom in the recent election, the existing regime is not going quietly into the night. I would mention this. This was something that happened to a friend of mine, my lady friend. Her mother passed away from COVID. She applied for the FEMA rebate, or whatever they call it. And she's waiting almost a year for it. She got it this week. This is a week after the election. I told her today, I was like, you probably got it because the Biden administration is probably trying to dump all this money onto people. They're trying to spend tons of money in Ukraine, and they're trying to disrupt what's going on. So they're going to do so much stuff, they're going to wreck the economy as Trump comes in. But as an aside, Alex Jones' info has allegedly been acquired by the satire site The Onion, and a court-ordered bankruptcy auction. Developments on Friday have cast doubt on the legitimacy of the acquisition, however. Thanks to X, he moved studios and was able to immediately start broadcasting again. On Thursday, there were reports that The Onion had acquired Alex Jones' Infowars. By late Friday morning, Alex Jones released a statement alleging that the auction for his assets was fake, and that there is now an ongoing criminal investigation into the proceedings. Infowars.com is once again live after being taken down from Thursday into Friday morning. And this is where we get into more the informational part of this. According to the BBC News, The Onion bought Infowars with the support of the families of the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting victims, who won a $1.5 billion defamation lawsuit over Jones's claims surrounding the school shooting. Financial details have not been disclosed. Ben Collins, the CEO of The Onion's report, to have said, quote, "The Onion has a long history of helping the American public navigate some of the most difficult moments in American life. From a historic issue after 9/11 to our groundbreaking reportage after every American mass shooting. In that tradition, we hope the Sandy Hook families will be able to marvel at the cosmic joke it will soon make of Infowars.com. Wow. That nasty or what? That's vindictive. On X, Collins posted, we're planning on making a very stupid website. Every town for gun safety, the largest gun violence prevention organization, will reportedly be the exclusive launch advertiser for the site in the new venture. John Feinblatt, the president of Every Town for Gun Safety, said, "It's fitting that a platform once used to profit off a tragedy will be a tool of education, hence our multi-year advertising commitment to this new venture." He went on, "We're proud to be a part of what comes next, not only in terms of staunching the flow of hurtful and misinformation, but also for the potential this new venture has to help every town reach new audiences ready to hold the gun industry accountable for contributing to our nation's gun violence epidemic. It is almost poetic that a gun control organization is partnering with the Onion in this attack on free speech. The First Amendment was listed first for a reason. Yet the Second Amendment was listed immediately afterwards as a fail-safe in the event of egregious violations of the First Amendment. Keeping that in mind, the fight for the First Amendment is not over." Alex Jones posted a video update on his X account saying, "There's a total attack on free speech," he also said. "They want to silence the American people, but we're not going to be silenced." He then directed his views to follow the Alex Jones Network on X, where he will continue to speak out against what is happening to Infowars. However, Jones posted later in the day, Thursday, that the auction was not legitimate. Infowars was not sold to the Onion. "I'm breaking the news now." According to The Independent, the judge involved in the case, District Judge Christopher Lopez, said no one should feel comfortable with the results of this auction. Since this news story broke, it reveals that the auction's process was questionable and is now under review. As The Independent reports, bidders were required to submit their best offers, yet the amounts of these offers were not disclosed. The trustee who ran the auction said the total amount was a better deal overall, but came in under First United Americans, Alex Jones' proxy $3.5 million offer. Therefore, the auction results are paused. The judge explained the next step in this case. We're all going to do an evidentiary hearing. I'm going to figure out exactly what happened. I personally don't care who wins the auction. I care about process and transparency. The shadiness of these developments in the story seem to confirm the true motivations behind the acquisition. Many opponents of Alex Jones take issue with him being able to speak at all, it seems. For example, an NBC anchor discussing the acquisition said his X account will remain for now, at least. Well, they speak for the deep state. While this report is not related to the case, it seems to be implied that the main issue is not the legal acquisition of Infowars, as it has said in the defamation case, but rather Alex Jones' ability to speak out on a platform at all. Like I said, they think they own him, and they want to shut him up. Today, Alex Jones called the Glenn Beck program to break down some of the latest developments. Jones alleged the court is trying to prevent him from broadcasting in the future. He also alleges to Beck that there was a secret sale to subvert the auction, and alleges a deep state plot to take him off the air forever. The social media landscape has completely changed the idea of a platform, which means that even the most vindictive attacks on a well-established platform are somewhat ineffective. While the defamation lawsuit and the subsequent auction for Jones' assets were a blow to Jones' image and security, his ability to continue speaking freely is relatively unchanged. Thanks to X, he moved studios and was able to start broadcasting again immediately. Now the relative ease that Jones had in moving his platform broadcast will reveal something very interesting in our political landscape going forward. Anyone who has a problem with this fact is fundamentally opposed to free speech. Free speech in the First Amendment are the first bulwarks against tyranny. And here's the thing, even if they shut him down with Infowars, he's going to get bigger. He had mentioned the other day, talking about Tucker Carlson, they shut him up. They took him off the air because they knew he was getting awfully close to the truth, especially when it came to January 6th. He was talking about stuff very openly about Kennedy, openly talking about Nixon. According to Tucker Carlson, when he was at Fox, he got information that the reason Nixon was taken down was because Nixon was digging into what happened with Kennedy in Dallas. I only bring this up because they tried to shut him up. They fired him, and then he's huge on X. Gets millions of views on his videos. He does whatever he wants. He's probably making a hell of a lot more money than he was being independent. And that's what's going to happen here. I noticed that Alex Jones has gotten like over 200,000 more followers on X since this whole sale, because people want to know what's going on there. But like I said, they want to take the account down. They want to own the account. So he says his 13th Amendment rights are being violated, which is enslavement. So, but you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to Patriot Hut. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.